used to. Never did get the whole techno thing. What do it mean if it ain't got that swing? Emo is dark, heavy metal is fast. It might work for some, but I think I'll pass. You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't rock and roll like you used to. All together now. You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't rock and roll like you used to. Little Richard style. Woo-hoo! You don't rock and roll. Hey there, who's in the house ready to go this evening? Hello, Jim. His mouth isn't moving. Is he hosting? Hey there, Aaron Sugar, resident video wizard. Got mug of water, filled with water. Not mead. Can't believe all the rumors floating around the internet. It's water. I'd show you, but that would be messy. Be messy is what it would be. I ought to drink more of that stuff. How's your week going? My week's been pretty good. I got a couple of song prompts from a friend of mine, and I actually wrote songs specific for the thing that he wanted or contributed. The one thing is sort of written, the other thing is a contribution. Kind of wonder what's going to come of that stuff. Hadn't been writing a whole lot of songs lately, so it was kind of nice to get a prompt. I work all right from a prompt. As it turns out, get that tucked, adjust my bandana, get everything straightened out. Oh. Hey Jim, I saw you in the Jonathan Bird Shake Sugar residency comments again last night. What a great scene they got going, huh? Killer band, sound and lights are great. Songs are just unlike any other. Such a good show. That Jonathan Bird got it going on, man. Tonight we got Via Bella in the house, gonna play us a couple of songs. They've been nominated for a Pegasus Award. They'll tell you all about that stuff. Becky Hall is here, resident banjo picker. Gonna play some banjo, sing some songs for everybody. What else is going on? I don't know. Some of the usual shenanigans. There were shenanigans today or sometime last night. When we drink a Jim Beam, we buy the handle bottle. Buy a handle bottle of Jim Beam, and it's like $25 at the one store, you know. And when you finish it, I pop the little plastic thing off the top, and I fill those bottles up with water at the faucet, And then I walk around to the tomato plants and the kale plants. I'm like, hey, have a little bit of water, everybody. And I look out the back window today, and on the porch, like the one bottle's knocked over, and the other bottle that was next to it has like a chunk taken out of it. So I'm thinking like something knocked this bottle into that bottle forcibly enough, or just perfectly enough to like break the glass off and drain some water out and all that. I'd like to think it got hit by lightning, but I suspect it was squirrels. Squirrels or rabbits or some other thing. Roll call. Who's with us tonight? I see Jim is here and Aaron's here. Is that it? Just the two? It's going to be you two guys and me? What's going on? Is everybody already gone for Labor Day? I thought pandemic was just one long Labor Day weekend. Is that inaccurate? Am I incorrect? Kale eating rabbits, indeed, man. We need to talk to our friend Elaine over there at Webster's bookstore about beet balls. She made a post about beet balls the other day. I just need an excuse to say beet balls as much as possible on the show. Got to get Elaine back in her kitchen for another installment of Elaine's Kitchen, and ask her politely to make some beet balls. Becky in the house. She's upstairs. That's right, Jim. That is right. For anybody that doesn't know, tomorrow is Bandcamp Friday, and Labor Day weekend is not allowed to start until Bandcamp Friday is over. Yeah, baby. Supporting the arts. Holy beet balls, Batman. Meanwhile, at the Joker's lair, need to get a sound effect of a sound bite. Be nice to get a Rick Jenneret sound bite, maybe a couple. Top Shelf from Mama Hides the Cookies, La 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 Fontaine, and he shoots, he scores, or some other thing. Maybe he could come up with a special one for me, just like a Greg Klyma specific announce. That would be amazing. And then we can incorporate that into the show. I would love that. If anybody has Rick Jenneret's number, call him up. Ask him if he would be so inclined. The video a couple of weeks ago, I played Rick Jenneret on the show, and Aaron Sugar was able to extract that from the archive, and that video got posted on YouTube. I'm going to be posting these videos exclusively on YouTube, trying to get my YouTube subscriptions increased. Currently at 367 subscribers on YouTube. In order to utilize more of the functions, features, etc., perks of YouTube, I need to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. It feels like so far away. I know the walk of 10,000 miles, or whatever that proverb is, starts with one step. But wow, 367 steps in and 600 and some steps to go. I'm feeling like I'm never gonna get there. May Day would be awesome. I would love to have just like a whole reel of officially sanctioned or gifted by Rick Jenneret himself. Rick Jenneret, if you're out there ghosting me right now, I know about you, Rick Jenneret, and your ghosting ways. If you're out there watching this show now, chiming in right now, I gotta say, my friend, I would love to have a conversation, maybe get some show-specific Rick Jenneret calls. That would be so great. We got Via Bella. Gonna play a couple of songs for you tonight. This show, starts at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central. So at around 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central, we'll hear our first song from Via Bella. And then at around like 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, we'll get another song from them. This Mystery Science Theater setting is perfect for their second song. You got to stick around to find out what I'm talking about. Gonna spin the Kale store wheel today. That's become a thing. Inconceivable. Oh my god. I watched a whole 20 minutes worth of YouTube. I went down the Rick Jenneret wormhole the other day and was just watching like specials on him and his greatest calls and whatever. interviews and whatnot. It's there's some good stuff out there. If you want to check it out, I think it's pretty awesome. Boy, oh boy, I'm hoping after all the technical difficulties that I had last week that I can get through this with fewer. Sounding good. Thank you, Frey Coakley. You know a thing or two about the sound. I took this SM81 and I got it set on that middle setting. I don't know what the bass settings I'll do, but I put it on the middle one, and then on the channel I rolled out the high end a little bit. I got the high end rolled down to like 9 o'clock, and I got the mid range skew just a little bit, like not noon but not 1, just a little. And then the bass is boosted a little bit because bass response and all that stuff. And I know I'm piping it into a thing and then pushing it out into the internet, so it's gonna get squashed. But that's the way I set things up. And I got in-ear monitors now, so I can hear my guitar versus vocal thing and try to balance it out better. Feeling good about this stuff. I see that it's 7:59. Everybody knows I'm kind of punctual. I could start early. Musicians never start on time, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait out the minute. Oh, it just did the clock. The 1 clock turned to 8 o'clock. The other one's, but it's 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Time to start the show. Thanks for being here for All Together Now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, Mr. Greg Klyma.
There are 6,999,999,999 other people who had a day today. There are 6,999,999,999 other people just trying to make their way. Maybe I could be a little kinder, and maybe I just needed a reminder. 6,999,999,999 other people just getting through their days. Peace and love are not enough. The world is so demanding. Each of us could use just a little understanding. 6,999,999,999 other people who could use a little grace. There are 6,999,999,999 other people, and you don't know what they face. And we all want things to get better, 'cause we're all in this together. 6,999,999,999 other people Hey, we had a day today. Oh man, thank you so very much, everybody, for that wonderful welcome. Ah, come on. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. That song there was called Reminder. This one here is called Roll Me Away. Send this out to all our friends down in Louisiana tonight. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. The time has come for me to move along. This was my home, but my home, oh, it's gone. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. All I know is the wind did blow. Water rose and we had to go. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. News spread wide. I had to see with my own eyes. To hell with pride. I cried, oh I cried. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. My grandpa came. He lived and died in this place. Went to visit his grave, but his grave done washed away. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. Roll Me Away from the Rust Belt Vagabond album. Put that album out in 2008 on the 10-year anniversary of me being a full-time touring act. Came out in August 2008. I started touring full-time in August of 1998. Nice to see so many friends back in the comments section. Please make it known in the comments that you're here. Put your hand clap emojis in the comments. Give them up for me. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for 2 hours of musical variety. I want to thank my friend Bill Pasalacqua for that great introduction each and every week. Our buddy Jeff Gaynor, who came up with that theme song, for doing such a good job of playing the piano and the drums and the bass and just everything on that opening theme song. That's a guy named Jeff Gaynor. I hope you'll check him out sometime. And that song I just sang for you, there's a lyric that says, "Ain't nothing lasts forever." I want to sing you a song about the coronavirus. It's gonna last a long time. We're not done with it yet, but you know, it ain't gonna last forever. Anyway, when the thing first hit, this is a collaborative effort right here. A whole lot of Mark Stepikoff, Bill Pasalacqua, Becky Hall had some input on it. My sister and brother-in-law kicked the whole thing into gear, and I kind of puzzle pieced it into what we have right here. It starts out like this. I was traveling through a market in the city of Wuhan, infecting unsuspecting people there, and then I'd move on. At first I was compared to things like last year's flu, but like the plague and SARS and MERS, well now, I'm something new. People wonder what it means when I am called a pandemic. I go to where those people are and then I get them sick. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Who gets me? I don't care, man. I've crossed the ocean, air, man. Trouble I've caused my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to China, India, Panama, USA, Iran, Switzerland, Pakistan, UK, Ireland, Vietnam, Poland, the Netherlands, Spain, Korea, Kenya, Candyland, Cuba, Canada, Austria, Germany, Brazil, France, Costa Rica, everywhere in Italy. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Who gets me? I don't care, man. Cross that ocean, air, man. Trouble I've caused my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to coffee shops, laptops, countertops, doorknobs, bus stops, rest stops, truck stops. It's a job. Navy ships, cruise ships, relationships, backseats, save-a-lots, restaurants, old haunts, Wall Street, bar rooms, back rooms, break rooms, newsstands, boardrooms, bedrooms, bathrooms. Wash your hands. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Who gets me? I don't care, man. Trouble I've caused my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've shut down Broadway, matinees, cabarets, airports, bowling alleys, rallies, galleries, college sports, NFL, PGA, NBA, NHL. I'm the only thing that's getting in or out of New Rochelle. Middle schools, high schools, public schools, libraries, extroverts, concerts. That hurts. Pretty scary. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Who gets me? I don't care, man. I've crossed that ocean, air, man. Trouble I've caused my share, man. I've been everywhere. Still causing trouble. Just on the guitar tonight. Now it's strong words, raw nerves, flattened curves, clean mugs, fist bumps, elbow thumps, no chumps, no hugs, quarantine, distancing, keep it clean, bleach wipes, high risk, low risk, listen, this ain't hype. All nations must hasten sanitation, hand soaps, cuff into your elbows, stay home. It's not a hoax. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Who gets me? I don't care, man. I've crossed that ocean, air, man. Trouble I've caused my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. Good gracious. True story. Truth. Hey, John McGuff. Good to see you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no cover charge to get into the show tonight. It's free to the public. Come on in, pull up a seat, make yourself at home. Kick your shoes off. There is no cover charge, but you see up above my head right here, got the Venmo and PayPal information. Venmo, PayPal. Tips are much appreciated. Anything you can throw in there. I know some people are strapped for cash right now. The most valuable thing you can do is share this video. Somewhere down here, or maybe it's over there. Somewhere on the screen it says share. Please share this video. Invite some friends to watch tonight. That would be most helpful. It's the most helpful thing. It's the most valuable thing you can do is sharing the video. Let's get our viewership up. If you got a few extra nickels in your account and can throw some into my account, thank you so very much. That's how I make my money these days, is playing these shows. I gotta say, I like the format. I'm invested in it. So thank you so very much for being here. Just played you a couple of songs, and now I'm gonna play you one more on the guitar. This has become an altogether now regular song these past few weeks. There's a there's a guy named Rick Jenneret. He's a very famous person in Buffalo, New York, probably in other parts of the country too. And Rick Jenneret is he's the play-by-play announcer for the Buffalo Sabres, and he's been doing it since I was a kid. He used to be on the radio in the 1970s, and then I don't know if it was the 80s or 90s, but he moved to television. He's been calling the game since Buffalo had a hockey team. All right, so Rick Jenneret is this guy, and I was home this past December watching a game with the family, and some of that is talked about in the song. Anyway, I was inspired to write a little salute to the man, and I named it after him. The song is called Rick Jenneret. Got a new video of it up on YouTube, thanks to our resident video wizard, Aaron Sugar. We're going to start archiving these shows and then taking one or two of our favorite moments and putting them up on YouTube in the following weeks. So stay tuned for more information about that. And you can, if you like this song and you want to hear it again tomorrow, track it down on YouTube. It starts out like this here. La 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 la. The Sabres played the Bruins and the good guys didn't win. So it goes. I was home, so I tuned in. Don't matter how the teams are doing, I watch them just the same, 'cause I love to hear Rick Jenneret call the game. I love to visit home, and when the hockey team is playing, yeah, I love to hear Rick Jenneret call the game. Gilles Parrot don't skate for the Sabres anymore. The only Bruin I could name is Bobby Orr. All the players and the coaches, even some of the rules have changed, but you can still hear Rick Jenneret call the game. When he goes off the air, old Buffalo won't be the same. We love to hear Rick Jenneret call the game. La 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 la. Oh, used to listen on the radio back in the 1970s. Now keep those memories up on the top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Some parents had the money, yeah, but ours could not compete. Kids like us, we played hockey in the street. We all had our favorite players, called ourselves by their last names, but we were all Rick Jenneret when we called the game. When he goes off the air, old Buffalo won't be the same. Yeah, we love to hear Rick Jenneret. We love to hear Rick Jenneret call the game. La 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 Fontaine. Love to hear Rick Jenneret Thank you so much. My buddy Jonathan Bird does a live stream every Wednesday, and he says, we can't hear you applauding, but God can. I think you're applauding and woo-hooing, but you know what? I try to get you in the comments. I know some of you are shy about leaving comments, but here's the thing. When you leave the comments, it pings the algorithm. When you share the video, it pings the algorithm, and that keeps it popping up in people's feeds, and that's what we want to do, everybody. We want this video popping up, so please share the video, make a comment. If you're shy about saying stuff, love those applause emojis. Now, what do you say we go over to the piano? Gonna play a song that was written by Susan Cattaneo, Boston-based singer-songwriter. She's great. She's sung backing vocals on a bunch of my albums from 2019. You hear on Fake Songs, Maybe the Ocean, and C&W. She's got an album out called The Hammer and the Heart, and this song appears on it twice. It's a double album, 2 CD, and this song is the lead-off track on both discs. It's called Work Hard, Love Harder. Father Time has a job to do. Punches in his time card, then he's coming for you. You pray to St. Job for that 9 to 5. You should be praying to St. Valentine. Louder than the dollar, shines a light in a world gone darker, draws joy in permanent marker. Work hard, love harder, hug your kids and call your mother. Be grateful and be kind to others, kiss more, laugh more, just for starters. Work hard, love so lost in the daily grind, you forget that there ain't no second time around. 20, 30, 40 years fly through. Suddenly you're wondering where'd your dreams get to. Darker, draws joy in permanent marker. Work hard, love harder, hug your kids and call your mother. Be grateful and be kind to others, kiss more, laugh more, just for starters. Work hard, love harder. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Be a friend, don't be a martyr. Make mistakes, they'll make you smarter. Take your life and turn it up louder. Work hard, love harder, hug your kids and call your mother. Be grateful and be kind to others, kiss more, laugh more, just for starters. Work hard, love harder, work hard, love harder, work hard, love harder. Susan Cattaneo song, Work Hard, Love Harder. Very important these days. Let's see, who do we got in? We got Lucy in the house, Dawn in the house, Carol in the house, Susan. Woohoo! Thank y'all for chiming in. Roll call. Where's everybody watching from tonight? I know where some of you are watching from tonight, but just because I know doesn't mean your fellow all together now viewers and friends in the comments. Make some friends with one another. Where's everybody chiming in from this evening? Who's out there? Where are you watching from? Anybody from Alaska out there? Anybody from Canada in the house this evening? We've had some friends from Ontario a time or two. I don't know if anybody's awake this late in Europe. Play soft. Georgia in the house. Yeah, baby, that's what we're talking about. Been thinking about this next song a lot for the past bunch of days. Really, it's been on my mind for the last 3 years, but every now and then there'll be some spike in the world. What's all going on? It makes me think about it again, and that happened recently after a conversation. For those of you who like to waltz, this one's a waltz. It's a little something I learned when I was a little kid. It goes like this here. Ha! Not exactly like that. It goes more like this here. Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Whatsoever you do to the least of my sisters, that you do unto me. When I was hungry, you gave me to eat. When I was thirsty, you gave me to drink. Now enter into the home of my Father. Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Whatsoever you do to the least of my sisters, that you do unto me. When I was homeless, you opened your door. When I was naked, you gave me your coat. Now enter into the home of my Father. Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Whatsoever you do to the least of my sisters, that you do unto me. When I was weary, you helped me find rest. And when I was anxious, you helped calm my fears. Now enter into the home of my Father. Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Whatsoever you do to the least of my sisters, that you do unto me. my joy. Now enter into the home of my Father. Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Whatsoever you do to the least of my sisters, that you do unto me. Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Whatsoever you do to the least of my sisters.
Klyma Records presents By Request, 10 original songs by the original artists, featuring Greg Klyma.
Give your heart a shot of Novocaine. Don't feel anything, nothing gonna get to you.
Greg Klyma.
I've got coffee, got weed, everything that I need. Who needs you?
Greg Klyma.
You don't rock and roll like you used to. You don't rock and roll like you used to.
And who could forget Greg Klyma?
In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair.
All this can be yours for $9.99. Available at Bandcamp.
Come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee, down through Louisiana, my old true love for the sea. Rained all night today, I left the weather, it was dry. Sun so hot it froze to death, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. For I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. For I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Had a dream the other night when everything was still. Dreamed I saw Susanna gal coming down the hill. Buckwheat cake was in her mouth, tear was in her eye. Said I'm coming from the south, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. For I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. It's your banjo interlude. I've got this banjo, it's tuned in G, and that song was from Stephen Foster, of course. And I'm going to go to this other banjo, which is tuned in D.
go. Get in there. So we're coming from Boston. I lived in North Carolina for 5 years. Quite liked it. And I'm not back there this summer because of you know what. So here we go. Say, hey, Becky, hey, Greg, what do you think here?
Stealing my shtick.
Yeah.
That was great.
Well, thank you. I got one that I think would be fun with a guitar.
Okay, I've got a guitar. You're in luck.
Perfect.
You asked the right guy.
Get this banjo, other banjo out of the way.
Give me that.
All right. There we go.
Put that over here.
A little housekeeping.
Yep.
Too many banjos in the house.
there are a lot of them. Not as many as Jim Bowman, but plenty.
Can't beat Jim Bowman.
Plenty just the same. Okay, what do you got in mind?
Okay, so this one's also in D, which is where we just were.
I should grab a capo.
Yeah. Can you get it?
Yep, I got it. Show business.
Oh boy.
There you go.
This is that one, this old one called Dinah.
Scooch that way just a tiny bit.
Good idea.
You can just slide. It's a bench. You got all sorts of room. And I'll do this. There you go.
Yeah.
There I am.
Yeah, there you are.
Thank
you can come
you.
more in if you'd like.
I'm afraid to hit the guitar on the bench.
Check.
I hit my knee on the bench all the time. Knee's getting over it, but I don't know that the guitar would. And Bob Stubblebine can be difficult to get in touch with these days. Although he's a genius when you get in touch with him. What do you got? Tell
We're
me.
going to start on the 4.
Okay.
I'm going to start it. You can just jump in when you're ready.
Okay.
There we go.
Follow your lead.
Let's see. How does this go? Here we go. Dinah, Dinah, please say that you'll be mine. Take you home and love you. I'll kiss you all the time. I'll kiss you all the time. I'll kiss you all the time. Raining, it's pouring, the rain is falling down. If I can't have a Dinah, I'll have none in this town. I'll have none in this town. I'll have none in this town. Snowing, it's snowing, the world is turning white. Sunshine lights of daytime, save Dinah for the night. Keep my Dinah for the night. Yeah, save Dinah for the night. You ride on the old gray mare and I'll ride on the road. Getting there before I do. Better leave my Dinah alone. Better leave my Dinah alone. Better leave my Dinah alone. Dinah, Dinah, please say that you'll be mine. Take you home and love you. I'll kiss you all the time. I'll kiss you all the time. I'll kiss you all the time. Ah, nicely done.
Thank you
You
very
got
much. How
it.
about it for Becky Hall, everybody?
Thank you.
Resident banjo
Banjo
picker.
interlude.
I like to say Becky in the house, and then I followed up with, it's her house. Singing about Dinah. Hey, wait a second. I know a song about Dinah. Come over here. I know a song about Dinah, and it's got a banjo in it. It's right. Should be right up your alley.
What key is it in?
I will do it in D. I'll do it in the key of D. Conveniently, I think. Okay, let's see. Making sure. Tonight we got special guests, Via Bella. Aaron and Rand Bella Via gonna play a couple of songs over the course of the night, and after Becky and I play this song, gonna introduce you to my friends Via Bella. I want to get myself ready to do exactly that. Where are you, Mr. Thing? I'm just gonna give me a second to get that queued up if I can. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I got a song that has a banjo in it and Dinah.
What
Are
could
you,
that be?
are you excited
this is
yet?
like-
Put your hand clap emojis in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Sing along at home if you know it. All together now. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morning. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Come on, Vic. Strumming on the old banjo, singing fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, oh, 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 fee-fi, fiddly-I-o. Two, three, four. Strumming on the old banjo. All right, friends, Becky Hall, Greg Klyma, all together now. Please put your hand clap emojis in the comments for Via Bella.
Hi, I'm Rand.
I'm Erin.
And we are Via Bella. Via Bella, along with my other band, Ookla the Mock, tends to play most of our concerts at science fiction and comic book conventions. I know when most of you think of comic book conventions or science fiction conventions, you think of huge cons like San Diego Comic-Con or Dragon Con in Atlanta, which actually is supposed to be happening this week, but cons come in all different shapes and sizes.
That's right. And the music that happens at these big science fiction conventions is known as Filk. And Filk has kind of become its own little community, and there are Filk-specific conventions all across North America and in Europe.
And we like to go to those.
We do. We like to go to those a lot. In fact, one of our favorite Filk conventions is the largest one, which happens in Columbus, Ohio, in October every year. Of course, that is not going to be happening in person this year. We're very sad. But it will be happening online. And this convention is where the Pegasus Awards are awarded. The Pegasus Awards are kind of the Grammy Awards of Filk. And we are really excited and proud to announce that the song we're about to perform is nominated for a Pegasus Award this year. It is on the ballot for Best Media Song.
Yes, and the media in question for this song is the movie The Princess Bride, and this song is called The Cliffs of Insanity. The lady is kidnapped and Gilder is framed. The six-fingered man haunts my subconscious brain. The rhymes of the giant drive the zany insane, and that word doesn't mean what he's thinking.
And it sailed, sailed away from that sailboat. We may be gaining, but we're not afraid as we sail for the cliffs of insanity. All of the keels are shaking.
You don't want to kill her, but it's hard to avoid. Zini has told us we'll be unemployed. Pheasant offers a peanut. Zini is annoyed. When we get to the top, we'll be leaving.
And it scaled, scaled the side of the mountain. Hang on to Pheasant, the man in black gaze. We climb up the cliffs of insanity. All of the eels are shrieking.
It's time for a fight now, and we'll match, shall we? Well, I'm not left-handed, and neither is he. And I've got to admit that he's better than me. I'm knocked on the head when he's leaving.
And sleep, sleep, sleep off the head wound. I'll wait for Vizini. I will not be moved, and it's fare you well. The cliffs of insanity. All the eels are shrieking.
Some fight for the glory, some fight for the pay. But I am the Spaniard and fighting's my way. It's a hard life to live and a high price to pay. While the six-fingered man is still breathing. His fingers go to 11.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die. And it's fare you well, the cliffs of insanity. All the eels are shrieking.
Thank you. That song is from our album The Way of Beauty, and if you want to listen to that song or any of the songs on our album, you can stream them at our Here Now page. And please do that, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks.
Via Bella, everybody. They'll be back a little bit later on tonight with another song for you. You're going to love it. And a little Mystery Science Theater style song as a teaser. I got one here that we can all sing along with from Another Man's Treasure. Sing along if you know it. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I will always love you, make you happy. If you would only do the same. If you should leave me for another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you truly loved me, and no one else could come between. Now you have left me for another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy, the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. No, please don't take my sunshine away. Hey, thanks so much to everybody that's thrown money in the tip jar so far. Saw some activity on Venmo and PayPal while Becky was playing the banjo. Got to look at some comments that I don't get to see for some reason. YouTube isn't showing up in my feed tonight, and I got to peek at the YouTube stuff. If you hear that I'm not responding to you on YouTube for some reason, technological. I can't see your comments in my feed tonight. I don't know why that is, but I saw Estelle and Douglas and Julie and other folks, I'm sure, are checking it out on YouTube tonight. So just wanted to say a little shout out to all of you, and thanks for being here with us on All Together Now. Rand Bellavia, who's in Ookla the Mock, and Via Bella, him and Aaron Bellavia there that you just got to hear. Well, Rand and I have been friends for a really long time, and I think, if I'm right about this next thing, Rand is the first person to ever hear the finished version of this song. This song came about on a lark. I used to get asked I would play at the Coffee Bean Cafe, and people threw different topics at me every week, and I made up songs on the spot, improvised stuff, just there it was and it's gone forever kind of songs. And we had many moments like that. And one night I made up this song on the spot, and I was like, I need to remember this. And I did. I remembered almost all of it, took it home, wrote a bunch of stuff out, edited a couple of things, put it together, and then Rand happens to be coming over, and I'm like, check this out. And I think, Rand Bellavia, you're probably the first person to ever hear something called Beanbag Chair. My name is Stan. I'm a man. I have a flat on the east side because that's where it's at. I like to come home in the evening and rest my bones, maybe talk on the telephone or send out some emails. Klyma books gigs at gmail.com. Thank you. I like to rest my derriere in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. My favorite hobby is minding my own business. What the other people in my apartment building do in their living room, well, it don't confront me none. I just turn up my stereo machine, slip out of my blue jeans and shake my booty. When I'm not dancing in my underwear, you'll find me sitting in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. I'm not a complicated guy. I like to keep things simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to keep things simple. I've had a pretty good life, I guess. Might even say that I've been blessed, 'cause I found ecstasy to which nothing else compares. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. My name is Stan. Hey Stan, I'm a man, I have a flat. Help me out now. On the east side, because that's where it's at. That's where his flat is at. I like to come home every evening and rest my bones. Maybe turn on the television, crack open a cold one, and watch the WWE. Every now and then I have to get up to go to the Frigidaire, but then I get right back in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. I'm not a complicated guy. I like to keep things simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to keep things simple. I've had a pretty good life, I guess. I'd even say that I've been blessed, 'cause I found ecstasy to which nothing else compares. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. lyric in that song that says, "Shake my booty." I haven't been out dancing in a while. I like to go dancing. I'm a pretty good dancer. I'm not a great dancer. I'm pretty good. I can waltz and I can two-step and do the basic polka, decent lead. I'm a soft lead, kind of whatever. Some people are a little bit more demanding. I'm kind of gentle, but I like to dance. This is the way my grandfather used to dance. He'd be standing up and be like, if you played a polka, my grandfather would dance like a. Play a waltz, heavy metal, whatever, disco. Grandpa dance, love that. Anyway, some of you already know tomorrow is Bandcamp Friday, and on Bandcamp Friday, Bandcamp waives their revenue share, which means more money for music creators. That's right. Bandcamp Friday is coming to an internet near you tomorrow. If there's some of my music that you haven't purchased yet and you've been waiting for a day to do it, tomorrow would definitely be the day to get on the Bandcamp train. And Klyma.bandcamp.com is how you find my music online. I know I got a bunch of friends out there that like to waltz, and let's see if I can play a waltz for you all. A little something, speaking of Bandcamp. Here's a little something from the Fake Songs album. Final song on that album is called Life Goes On. And it sounds a little like this here. Life goes on. What else can life do? And all the while, death goes on too. No matter who's right, no matter who's wrong, when the bombs go off, life goes on. Rainbows are pretty, cities are strange, humans are wasteful, some things never change. When the Great War is over, water's all gone, and we're all 6 feet under, life will go on, because life goes on. What else can life do? And all the while, death goes on too. No matter who's right, no matter who's wrong, when the bombs go off, life goes on. When the bombs go off, life goes on. Life Goes On from Fake Songs, available at Klyma.bandcamp.com. I hope you'll go and check out all my albums tomorrow on Bandcamp Friday. That would be very nice of you. I will probably don't need to leave that on there. That's right. Now, Those of you that follow the show on a regular basis know that a few weeks back, probably a month ago at this point, there was a little bit of craziness in the comments. I asked everybody, what do you think I should play? I got 4 requests that night to play Kale Store, and there's the original version, which is a polka, and then there's the minor key version that I come up with because of the rabbits in the yard, and then there's a blues version that I came up with for the dances that I get to play to. Kind of like the blues version myself there. It's good. Anyway, I asked everybody in the comments. I did a poll. Would you like to hear the polka version, the minor version, or the blues version of the song? And well, things got a little bit out of hand. Like me and my Klyma.bandcamp.com graphic that I just hit by accident. Things got a little bit out of hand in the comments that night. And it got a little bit difficult to keep track of, which is why we needed to introduce the Kale Store wheel. And we spin the wheel each week to find out which version of Kale Store I'm going to play. So you can dance along at home. So let's bring the wheel out. There it is. You see there, you got your blues version on there, and you got your polka version, minor version. I thought we covered the whole bit with jazz already. I don't play jazz. I don't know what this disco opera are doing on there. It's a game of chance, friends. We're gonna spin the wheel, see where it lands. Let's where do I? Woo! All right, baby. Daddy wants some blues. Bring it. Bring me the blues version. Come on now. Bring it on. Bring me some blues. Waiting for some. There goes the blues. And it landed on. Well, huh? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm mentally prepared for Kale Store right now. It says right here on my set list, it says spin for Kale Store. Spin the wheel for Kale Store is what it says on my set list. I am mentally prepared to play Kale Store right now. It's a little upsetting. I'm a little... I can do this. I can play... I could play Sweet Precious Time. People like that. I got a couple requests for Sweet Precious Time the last couple of weeks. Put a new video of it up on YouTube. People seem to like Sweet Precious Time. I don't know. I could maybe play something else. It'd be nice, it'd be nice if I could get a little bit of help making up my mind. Hard kisser. Sweet precious time. Babe. Hard kisser. Play sweet precious time. Play sweet precious time. Hard kisser. You know what? I'm gonna play Hard Kisser. Just grab my acoustic guitar over here. I bet anything you're a hard kisser. I bet you put your lips right through mine. Take the breath right out of my lungs, you sweet seductive serpentine. One night with you, I know I would never be the same. I bet anything you're a hard kisser, and I don't even wanna know your name. And you could have me walking on my knees to your door. Oh yeah, I know, like every other lusting man before. let's just say, for argument's sake, I put the make on and you take the bait. Don't wanna see a misty look in your eyes. I'm not inviting you to go look at a sunrise. I'm not the kind you want to dismiss for your baby-toothed mama's little well-wisher. No, think of me as a man on a mission. I bet anything you're a hard kisser, and you could have me walking on my knees to your door. Could be everything ever dreamed. Only one way we can know for sure. Kisser, I bet you put your lips right through mine. Here's a key and a number to my door. Why don't you come up and see me sometime? Hard Kisser from the Driver CD. Oh man, I'm gonna keep it right there on Driver right now with an old song called Chat It Up. Talk, 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 roll out the red carpet for the communications age. Emailed you back about your text about that post I made on your Facebook page. Nowadays there isn't anywhere you can go where you can't reach everyone and they can't reach you. While some people thrive in this, others in self-defense simply do not chat it up like they used to. Society talk is cheap, you should see my pricing plan. I can talk to my girlfriend in town for as much as it costs me to talk to this girl in Japan. She don't speak my language, I don't speak hers. A computer chip translates as we chortle and coo. When my girl in town found out, she blew a fuse, and now we just do not chat it up like we used to. Retrieval syndrome, Orwell was on to something. Screens casting images in everyone's room. Information superhighway, surf, 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 safari. Help me, Rhonda, yeah, you gotta chat me up soon. Online breeds cowardice as anyone's alias. Keeps them anonymous in their points of view. With capital letters, Rhonda said that I upset her, and now we just don't chat it up like we used to. Once upon a time in my neighborhood, you could see all the way down to the end of the street. Neighbors were neighborly, we sat on our porches. I knew all their names, they knew me. Now folks keep to themselves, all locked up in their houses. 8-foot-high fences obscuring the view. We wave to each other as we exit our driveways, but we just do not chat it up like we used to. ironic, full talk electronic, while others just cannot get enough of it. Yes, my cell phone is handy, but I have a little peeve. Can I get a witness? Where's the etiquette? At movies and concerts, libraries and restaurants, they talk on a cell phone and don't have a clue. I'm told I should accept it, but I find it rude. There are some things that I just don't care to get used to. There are certain subjects you don't chat up in polite company, but all of this talk about talking has me feeling quite odd. I was torn over which to pick, so I flipped the coin to decide the topic. Tails down, no politics for now, heads up. God, born-again Christians pray to a born-again Jew, and this one says like Abraham, he speaks with you-know-who. Well, I've read from scripture, yeah, and I've talked to God too, but he just does not chat it up like he used to. She just does not chat it up like she used to. Do not chat it up. Chat It Up from the Driver album. There's a lyric in there about getting to know your neighbors. I've been getting to know my neighbors during the pandemic, and the other day my neighbor called over to me like, hey, do you like dessert? I'm like, yeah, I love dessert. And she said that she had made a couple of carrot cakes and it was too much, and she offered a carrot cake, and I said thank you very much. And then I said, hey, I got some cherry tomatoes and some blackberries over here, you should come and pick some of those and leave the carrot cake on the porch. I think that's what happened. Neighbors getting to know one another. Thank you for the hand clap emojis in the comments. Thanks for your tips in the PayPal and the Venmo. I sure do appreciate it. This is how I make my living these days. I hope anybody that hasn't bought my music yet will participate in Bandcamp Friday tomorrow. And I haven't mentioned it yet, and I keep forgetting to. Just other things are on my mind. Next week, September 10th, is going to be a live recording event. My friend Sam Margolis, who owns a studio in Waltham, Massachusetts, is going to come here to the house, set up some gear, and we're going to record the show live, hopefully create another By Request Volume 2 for Bandcamp, do a bunch of the songs that get requested all the time. You know, musicians all over the country are out of work, right? Bartenders and waiters and waitresses all over the country out of work. Same is true for sound engineers, recording engineers, studios, not a lot of activity. So I've hired my friend Sam Margolis. And what I'm thinking I want to do is the way I'm sorry, I said Bandcamp again, and I was meaning to say the way Venmo and PayPal work is when you tip me, I see how much, right? And so next week, not this week, whatever you tip is just about me making money this week. This is how I make my living. When you tip in Venmo, that's my wage for the week. But next week, I want to entice you all with the live recording thing. And what I'm thinking is it'll take a little bit of time to mix it and master it and decide which songs and all that stuff. I would hope to have it ready by October. And anybody who participates next week in the Venmo and PayPal, I'm going to take note of that. If you pay $25 or more next week on September 10th, anybody that tips $25 or more next week, I will make sure that you get an album code from Bandcamp when whatever this recording creates is ready. You'll get one on the house in thanks for tipping on the September 10th show. So just wanted to put that out there. Please invite friends to visit with us next week and be part of All Together Now. That'd be awesome. I'm going to play another song on guitar and then switch to mandolin. And that we got more Via Bella coming up in the show. Rand and I go way back. I've known Aaron for a while, and we got together at a cafe one time and we're talking about stuff, and it came around to talking about songs and songwriting. And I have learned that my friends are a fan of this song. Came out on an album in, I think, 1996 when I had a band called Stone Church. I did 2 or 3 solo songs on that album, and one of them was called Crestfallen Baby. Haven't played this in a while, but I think I can pull it off. It used to sound something like this. Call you up on the phone. It's been days and I can't help but miss you. I hate this being alone. I know you know just exactly what I'm going through. I don't wanna be here, I wanna be there by you. I stare out the window like a child forsaken, a crestfallen baby, and I just can't take it no more. I sit and write a few lines. I get lost in the thoughts escaping. It helps to soften the time. You read my letter and you know just what I'm saying, baby. I don't wanna be here, I wanna be there by you. I stare out the window like a child forsaken, I'm crestfallen, baby, and I just can't take it no more. I don't wanna be here, I wanna be there by you. I don't wanna be here like a child forsaken. I just can't take it no more. Lie alone on my bed, light through the windows casting shadows on the ceiling. Got this vision of you in my head. I know you're feeling just exactly what I'm feeling. I don't wanna be here, I wanna be there by you. I stare out the window like a child forsaken, I'm crestfallen, baby, I just can't take it no more. Just can't take it, I just can't take it no more. Just can't take it. Crestfallen Baby. Thank you so much for sharing the video, inviting friends into our community, making it strong during this global pandemic. Thanks so much for the comments. I do appreciate all the comments. I know some of you are out there ghosting me. I know you're ghosting. You're afraid to leave a comment. If that's you, you know those heart emojis and hand clap emojis go a long way It's nice to see you in the comments. I keep forgetting to mention, and our friend Aaron has been quite diligent about it. The last bunch of weeks, what we do at the end of the night, I used to do an encore right here in this room, but what we do now is I end the stream, we roll the final credits. You want to watch the credits till the very end of the show. You really do. After the credits roll, I get myself together, and then I join everybody. Thank you for the hand clap emojis. I love it. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. There'll be a Zoom room at the end of the night, like that song of mine. We don't chat it up like we used to. We don't. Now we chat it up in Zoom, and it's cool. You know, at the end of the night, we had a little a Zoom room thing happening. Sometimes I get the guitar out, play another song. You know, sometimes it's just, you know, we all pour ourselves a drink and hang out. Jane, how cool. Good to see you here. Yes. How's the crew? Elaine and Jane and Helen. I remember y'all used to be like at every Buffalo show. I should sing something in Polish, even though I can't. Na zdrowie. I'll just raise a toast and say na zdrowie. Woohoo! It's bad luck to say it and then not have a drink. Hey everybody, how about I got a mandolin over here. How about I grab the mandolin? Come along with me, would you please? Whew. Play a few more songs for you, and then turn it back over to our friends Via Bella. Good work is hard to find these days, and confusion fills the air. Fresh out of college, eager beaver dam, there ain't no jobs out here. Overqualified and underworked, played the game and went to school. Days out of college is when you learn that this game ain't got no rules. And good work is hard to find these days, and confusion fills the air. Fresh out of college, eager beaver dam, there ain't no jobs out here. Brother, can you spare a dime bag of groceries? A little time, March is coming. I need work, the room rent's due, and I've been searching, but good work is hard to find these days, and confusion fills the air. Fresh out of college, eager beaver dam, there ain't no jobs out here. Cup was good to the last drop. Kicked a can all over town, lined up this job in a little place that needed some help, but good work is hard to find these days, and confusion fills the air. Fresh out of college, eager beaver dam, there ain't no jobs out here. Clap your hands. Good work is hard to find these days, and confusion fills the air. Fresh out of college, eager beaver dam, there ain't jobs out here. I know that's more true than I'd like it to be. I bet you know it's more true than you'd like it to be, too. Sent out my newsletter recently. Did what I could to spread a little sunshine. Gonna do that right now with this here song from the Rust Belt Vagabond album, and then turn it back over to Via Bella. I wasn't born with my mother's good looks. I've got a big head and poor eyesight. Nature's given me a haircut I never wanted, but all in all, I guess I'm doing alright. Directions on the box say just add water. You can have your cake and eat it too. I ain't had much, but I'll tell you something. Add a little love and see what I can do. Sister's got a good job, she works downtown. Brother's got a house and he owns his own biz. I can pick a tune for you on the guitar, but I don't even know what a bank account is. Directions on the box say just add water. You can have your cake and eat it too. I ain't got much, but I'll tell you something. Add a little love and see what I can do. Now when I look for love, I never do find it. When I look for sadness, it's right in my face. When something good happens, I never do mind it. I'm looking for a way to get back to that place. Directions on the box say just add water. You can have your cake and eat it too. I ain't got much, but I'll tell you something. Add a little love and see what I can do. Directions on the box say just add water. You can eat carrot cake. Hey, I ain't got much, but I'll tell you something. Add a little love and see what I can do. Add a little love, put your hand clap emojis in the comments for me, and then keep them going, friends. We got another song coming to you from Via Bella.
Hello again. We're going to do another song for you. But first, Erin is going to talk about our Patreon page.
Yes, you can subscribe to our Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Currently, we have 23 exclusive audio tracks, as well as 19 live videos. We record a cover video monthly.
Yes, and this is kind of one of them. This is, it is technically a cover, but it's what we refer to as our MST3K version for all you nerds out there. Essentially, I will be singing the song as written, and Erin will be making fun of the lyrics as we go. I'm sure it's a song that you know the original of, and here we go. She packed my bags last night for pre-flight.
Turns out the TSA frowns on packing your bags during the flight.
0 hour, 9 a.m.
I'm pretty sure that 0 hour is midnight.
And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then.
By then, right?
Miss the earth so much, I miss my wife.
Fair enough.
It's lonely out in space on the such timeless flight.
You do realize that if you were indeed outside of time, you wouldn't experience things like loneliness, right?
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown rings when I get to find another man that I am at home. No, no, no. So I'm a rocket man, but I just feel so very alone.
Burning all this fuel with the helmet on?
Mars ain't the kind of place to raise kids.
Duh.
In fact, it's cold as hell.
Last I checked, hell was a really, really hot place.
And this
what exactly? Have kids on Mars? Aren't you already there to raise them?
No science, I don't understand.
But you just got done telling us you were a rocket man.
It's just a job 5 days a week.
Wait, so you get the weekends off? And what happened to that timeless flight and missing the Earth and your wife and it was gonna be a long, long time?
Rocket Man. Rocket Man.
Hold on. So you ran out of lyrics and thought you could get away with just singing the title of the song until the chorus came around again? Really?
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me right again to find another man that I am at home. No, no, no. 'Cause I'm a rocket man. A rocket man, burning out shoes up there alone.
Burning all the shoes I've ever owned?
Burning out his fuse up here alone.
Burning out his fuse up here alone. Who knew? Wait, you know that's not how fuses work, right? They just keep electronics from overheating. Or, oh my god, are you thinking of a fuse like in a Roadrunner cartoon? You know, big red rocket with a long wick on the end? Dear lord, is that really how you think rockets work?
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me right again to find another man that ain't at home. Oh no, no, no. 'Cause I'm a rocket man. A rocket man burning out his fuse up there alone.
That can't be right.
Burning out his fuse up here alone.
Burning all the fuel I've ever known.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Burning off the fumes of ethanol.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Burning all my pubes for pheromones.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Burning all of Tucson's baritones.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
News of Avalon? Jews in Babylon. Booze and methadone? Chartreuse Aragorn?
Thank you. Thanks a lot for listening. Thanks a lot to Greg for having us. You guys have been great. We've been great. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. We're done. Thanks a lot.
How about it, everybody? Those are my friends. Via Bella. Come on. Give it up for Aaron. Give it up for Rand. How about it? For Via Bella. Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's see it.
How about it for Greg Klyma?
Thanks. God, you guys are so great. Oh, man. What do we know? How do I play this thing? What a... No. Yes! There's a place in the cement where you put your hands when you were 5. All those years ago it made you giggle. Now it just chews you up inside to think that sidewalk isn't going anywhere. That handprint is an artifact. They'll both be in this town forever, but you don't want to end up like that. There must be more to living that's coming through loud and clear. You want the end of the rainbow. That rainbow doesn't touch down here. When moonlight burns to ashes, this place just brings you down. If you can't find something to believe in here, start looking in another town. Your parents gave you freedom and affection. taught you how to make your own decisions. Hey, you're a big kid now. There won't be no going away party. You'll just pack up all your stuff. This town's been good to you somehow. Good just isn't good enough. There must be more living that's coming through loud and clear. You want the end of the rainbow. That rainbow doesn't touch down here. When moonlight burns to ashes, this place just brings you down. If you can't find something to believe in here, start looking in another town. So what are you waiting for? I mean, like, what is it gonna take for you to be sure? The longer that you wait, the harder it's gonna be. Just start packing, don't look back. The world is waiting for you to shout. I'm free. There must be more to live in that's coming through loud and clear. You want the end of the rainbow. That rainbow doesn't touch down here. When moonlight burns to ashes, this place just brings you down. If you can't find something to believe in here, start looking in another town. 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 Thank you so much. Jeff Gaynor in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, you get to hear him each and every week at the beginning of the show singing the All Together Now theme song. If you haven't caught us right out of the gate at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central on a Thursday night, all the shows are archived on Facebook and YouTube. You can go back through the live videos and check out the streams. Aaron Sugar, our resident video wizard, who will be hosting the Zoom after party after the show tonight. Aaron has been taking the archives and chopping them up into individual songs. We got Sweet Precious Time, Rick Jenneret, and Time Does Fly are already available. I think I'll start like posting a new song maybe Sunday morning and then another one Tuesday afternoon. Couple songs each week from previous shows are going to start showing up on YouTube. If you aren't subscribed to me on YouTube yet, please change that. I'm at 367 subscribers and I need to get to 1,000 before I can monetize YouTube and unlock some of the other features that are locked. If you got friends that haven't subscribed to me yet, please chide them a little bit, give them a poke, ask them to subscribe to Greg Klyma on YouTube. And in the meantime, your Venmo and PayPal donations are very much appreciated. No ticket charge, no cover charge, no ticket wall. That's the phrase I was trying to incorporate there. No ticket wall for these shows. I know some people are streaming and you can't get in unless you pay something. These shows are free. If you can pay, thank you. If you can't, I understand. Buy food, pay your rent, take care of your kids. I get it. Everybody, it's a worrying time. A lot of us are stressing out a little bit more than others, and some of us are comfortable. If you're one of them comfortable folks out there and you can afford a little extra, I would appreciate throwing some nickels in my PayPal or Venmo. It goes a long way. Next week, September 10th, is a live recording event. Gonna hire an out-of-work recording engineer to come record the show and turn it into an album that we can put up on Bandcamp, hopefully in time for Bandcamp Friday in October. Bandcamp Friday is going to be happening tomorrow. If you don't have any of my albums yet, you can go to Bandcamp Friday when they waive their revenue share, which means more nickels for guys like me, and we sure do appreciate it. While I'm over here on the piano talking about Bandcamp, why don't I play you a song from Piano Mando Nation, available on an internet near you. This is called Limb. They say you got to go out on a limb for love. That's the only way to know it's true. I went out on a limb for you. Be careful should you choose to wear your heart out on your sleeve. There is no reprieve when you do. Mine went out on a limb for you. Mine went out on a limb, was so sure. Love had no limit. Lesson to learn, you've got to listen to your eldest sonny. They say oh so many things, it's hard to know what's right to do. I went out on a limb for you. Mine went out on a limb, was so sure. Love had no limit. Lesson to learn, you've got to listen to your eldest sonny. They say oh so many things, it's hard to know what's right to do. I went out on a limb for you. I went out on a limb for you. Olé! No? Yes? Maybe? Hey, you've heard me say it before. I say, hey, Becky. And then Becky Hall comes running down the stairs, asking what? Or coming, running from the, what? Would y'all help me out? Would y'all, I'll give us a 3, 2, 1, and then I want everybody in the nation to yell, hey, Becky, with me. I think it'll help. I don't know how these things work. There's something cosmic about it. I don't understand the quantum physics, you know. If there's anybody out there who's an expert in the old string theory, you're welcome to chime in about how these things work. Be happy to hear your input. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, hey Becky. Ready? All right, here we go. Hey Becky!
Hey, what?
Come on over here.
What's going on?
You know, that worked pretty quick. Like, I don't even know, like, if the people in St. Louis were able to, like, I didn't realize sound traveled so fast. A couple of people in Buffalo are like, wow, man, I'm good. It worked. See? Told you. Anyway, I made a set list. I made a set list up here. It's got songs written on it, and I try, like, it keeps my head organized, and I want to do a song called Living the Life, and there's a bunch of friends out there that already know how this part goes, but there might be some new people here tonight that need some help, so I would appreciate it if you could follow the bouncing Becky kind of thing, you know. I do think, here's how the song goes. I play this part, I go, I sing that part, right, and then you all go, sounds like you've been living the life. Let's try that. Second time through, just like the first time. Sounds like you've been living the life. Third time. Sounds like you've been living the life. Now, friends, look, on the fourth time through, there's no the life. All right? On the fourth time through, it's just sounds like you've been living. Now, I know somebody out there in upstate New York is bound to go, the life. It's okay. Everybody else, don't let that throw you. Texas, stay focused. Love you. All right, here we go. A little something called Living the Life from Another Man's Treasure. Sounds just like a... This Let's hear it. Stayed out all night again. Sounds like you've been living the life. Played music with my friends. Sounds like you've been living the life. Woke up at the crack of noon. Sounds like you've been living the life. Singing a different tune. Sounds like you've been living. I can't get nothing right. Life is rife with indecision, and at a moment's notice it could be gone. Now I know I drove at least 1,000,000 miles. Sounds like you've been living. The people walk right up to me all smile. Sounds like you've been living. I bet you I can guess just what they're thinking. Sounds like you've been living. As I stare at my alarm clock blinking. Sounds like you've been living. I can't get nothing right. Life is rife with indecision, and at a moment's notice it could be gone. Well, I hooked up with a movie star. Sounds like you've been living. She said she liked the way I play guitar. Sounds like you've been living. I rolled a joint while she batted her lashes. Sounds like you've been living. And I watched the whole thing go to ashes. Sounds like you've been living. I can't get nothing right. Life is rife with indecision, and at a moment's notice it could be gone. I can't get nothing right. Life is rife with indecision, and at a moment's notice it could be gone. Here we go. Sounds like you've been living the life. Again. Sounds like you've been living the life. Sounds like you've been living the life. Sounds like you've been living.
Cool.
In the one song that I sang earlier, I said, nature's given me a haircut I never wanted. And I got short hair, got it hidden underneath the hat, and somehow, in the middle of that song, I don't know from where, got a hair in my mouth. It's been driving me bananas. I've been, you know, when you gotta sing a song and you don't want to lose your shit, and you got friends watching, and right now, fourth wall is down. I'm telling you, through the whole song, I'm like, whole time, I'm trying to be like, gagging on it. Crazy. This morning, moving right along, this morning, did a little live video on my phone. I said, how y'all doing? Letting you know about the show this evening. And I do these videos from time to time. It just pop up. And the first thing I do each time is I go, good morning, America, how are you? And then I start talking about stuff. Today I was talking about how I put epoxy on a jar that I had broken. I didn't intend to break the jar, it just happened. And well, it seems to be fixed. It held water. We'll see if it holds soup. Coming to a winter near you real soon. Anyway, I put the epoxy on there, it worked. I was so happy. I did a live video and I shared it with the world. But I started out by going, good morning, America, how are you? I asked Becky earlier in the day, I said, hey, do you know that great Steve Goodman song that Arlo Guthrie sang and Willie Nelson had a hit with it later on and Johnny Cash turned it down and then regretted it for the rest of his life? I said all of that and I said, it's called City of New Orleans. She says, yeah, I know that one. I said, would you sing it with me later on? She said, yeah, sure.
There we go.
The fourth wall is down. So anyway, if you know this great Steve Goodman song, please do sing along with us at home. All right, it's called All Together now. That's your part. You sing along with the big choruses on songs like this one. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee and rolls along past houses, farms and fields, passing trains that have no name, and graveyards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? And don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done, dealing cards with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steam. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they dream. Singing good morning, America, how are you? And don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, we're rolling down to the sea. But all those townspeople seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rails, they still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again, and the passengers will please refrain. This train has got the disappearing railroad blues. Now it's good night, America, how are you? And don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Let's do that again. And it's good night, America, be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Yes, I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. It's Becky Hall, everybody. Thank you so much. Put your hand clap emojis in the comments for Becky Hall, everybody. We've made it to the 10 o'clock Eastern Time hour. Once again, thank you, Wade. Yes, indeed, I'm doing all right, my friend. Good to see you here, Susan. Hope things are doing all right out there in St. Louis. After this next song, I'll roll the credits. You want to stick around through the end of the credits? I'm telling you, it's worth the price of admission, huh? And then there'll be a couple of minutes. Aaron Sugar has posted the information in the comments a time or two. Maybe he'd be kind enough to drop the ID on you one more time. What we've been doing at the end of the night, instead of hanging out here, is we go into Zoom. Sometimes there's 5 or 6 of us. Sometimes there's 10 or 11 of us. I hope to see you in the Zoom room at the after party. It's like when you play at the cafe and then everybody hangs out at the counter. It's like when you play in the bar and then everybody hangs out at the bar or goes to the restaurant around the block. We hang out in the Zoom these days. We don't chat it up like we used to. Chatting it up new in the pandemic style. For all those of you who won't be joining in the Zoom later on, thank you for being here. I want to leave you with this song tonight, friends. It's one of my favorite songs. I play it around the house all the time. I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, light-breasted days and dark, sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces walking by. I see friends wearing masks saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than Uncle Greg has ever known. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. There's some folks in this world that complain about having to wear a mask. They call it tyranny. I think that's laughable, especially since I see them wearing pants. Sign on the store says, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Wearing a mask is not tyranny, no matter who you're subscribing to. It's not like they're asking you to wear a Nickelback t-shirt. Come on. pandemic hit, I knew we were in for a long haul. I looked up something called the Spanish flu of 1917, read about it. Back then, 102 years ago, they figured out that they didn't have any vaccines for this new virus, novel virus. So what did they tell people in 1917? In 1918? They said, don't go to any big gatherings. Wash your hands. They promoted hygiene, and they told people, wear a mask. 102 years later, it's all the same information. It's a new virus. But if we comply with what human beings already know from other similar experiences, we can get through this thing together. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. I see friends wearing masks, the same, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I'll watch them grow. They'll learn much more than Uncle Greg has ever known. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Hope to see you in the Zoom room. If not, see you next week. Stay safe out there, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Peace.
Hey, Aaron, you're supposed to be editing this part out, okay?